Okay, Dry Canyon, next on the agenda. I need some butterflies. There's another one. Come back here, goat. Next, Ice Cavern. Ice Cavern's an interesting level, because for me, it's sort of the level that gets forgotten. There's actually a number of tricks to this level. I'm not sure if I should start off with the first trick. Screw it. Let's do this one a little bit differently today. Let's start Ice Cavern in a different direction. There's another one of those leap of faith things, but you get well rewarded if you pull it off, and it's not hard to pull it off. But as I was saying, Ice Cavern is an interesting level to me because it's such a straightforward level. There was one little hitch, but that was easy enough to work out. There's four lives in this level. It's brilliant. There was one little hitch which I worked out easily enough, and I'll talk about that when I come to it. But it's a level that fades from my memory. Like when I came back to Spyro 1 after not playing it for years, I could not for the life of me remember what Ice Cavern was all about. And, oh crap. And that's just because it's always the levels that are difficult or are very interesting that you remember. And Ice Cavern, I mean, yeah, it's okay, but I don't really remember it. It wasn't particularly difficult or eye-catching, I suppose. Which is disappointing, to a degree. I mean, like, Spyro is a great game, and I mean, I guess it's just me. I kind of, like, it only happened to me the once that I forgot about it. But yeah, don't know what else to say on that, so moving on. As I sort of briefly mentioned, I'm doing this in a different order to how I'd usually play this level. Usually I just go straight forward and progress in the logical linear path and then double back at the end to get those lives. But actually I found getting those lives first is possibly a little bit more logical, since, I don't know, it dives you straight into the middle of the level. I might be totally wrong about that. It's an interesting way of doing the level though, and you definitely want to get those lives. Now this is what caught me out, is the fact that I don't pay attention to the top of the screen a lot, so of course it was very easy to miss these gems on top of the poles. I think I only discovered that they were actually gems on top of them because I accidentally charged into one time. And then, of course, everything was okay after that. I went back through and made sure I got all the gems from the lamps, and that was the only stuff I missed from this level. I did enjoy the metal armor guys sliding on the ice. So it's a precursor, of course, to other such ways of killing Spyro enemies. That if you've watched my Spyro 2 Let's Play thoroughly, you will have seen the destroying of the lava, the rock golems and lava. It's a very similar sort of way of killing enemies. It's like Spyro 1, Spyro the Dragon, laid the groundwork for a great series, and everything they kind of laid out here was improved on. I'm just trying to think, like, I'm just trying to think off the top of my head if there are any aspects of Spyro 1 I kind of prefer over the other games. So they kind of... Spyro 2, while probably my I don't know if I want to go this way yet. Well, anyway, as I was saying, Spyro 2, probably my favourite of the Spyro games. Five lives in this level. Ridiculous. The collectibles are probably my least favourite. I mean, yeah, orbs are nice and shiny, but it's like there's nothing attached to them, really. Like, it was good going around freeing dragons and Spyro the Dragon. There's a sense of satisfaction there. And in Spyro 3, rescuing all the baby dragon eggs. There's some sentiment attached to that that's a bit more, I don't know, you're saving lives, you're liberating dragons, it's all good. But orbs, I mean, it's just kind of nothing. It's like, yeah, sure, they're nice and shiny, but this just seems a tad greedy. All we're doing is collecting shiny things for our own benefit. I mean, it's ultimately for Avalar's benefit, but as far as I know, Avalar has about 4 inhabitants. Which is just silly. Actually, no. That's a lie. I'm totally stupid. You encounter hundreds of thousands of inhabitants. I'm totally confused. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm getting off track and I'm thinking too fast. And my mouth is moving too fast and my brain is not really keeping up. Okey-doke. Okay, so this is back towards the beginning of the level. I know I'm kind of fudging over stuff a little bit, but don't worry, I'll go back to everything. Everything will be collected. It will be good. I got this sort of speed run mentality going on. I'm just trying to get through things as quickly as possible, and as a result, my mind kind of wanders all over the place. And this, of course, is by no means a speed run of Spyro 1. I'm sure there are much more efficient ways of doing these levels. I'm just running it how I see fit. Just making sure I actually collect everything. And what I'm doing is sort of a systematic approach. Okay, so here we are back at the beginning. Now I'm just going to charge back to where I was before. And it's good that I collected that, because otherwise I would have missed it. And I would have been searching around, wasting time for a while. Okay, now we have to go and grab the key for the lockbox and get the lockbox, and that should pretty much be it. I hate that red gem. It's just, it makes you backtrack. It's like I absent-mindedly tried to hover and get that. But instead, pressing triangle/Y on my Xbox controller just made me fall back to the ground and make me do everything again. It's a sneaky little devil. But we're nearly done. This is it's all this backtracking through emptiness that makes this kind of a dangerous level, because I tend to just power my way through areas and pay no regard to what I'm actually supposed to be avoiding. And as a result, I end up falling down crevasses and losing some of the 5 lives that I collect on this level. Anyway, this is it. Lockbox, last collectible thing in this level. I'm pretty sure, if I've done this right. Let's see. Boom! Done. Moving back to the home world.